Hello. 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 I'm a little sick. Not severely. I just have a cough and a swollen lymph node. Oh, my head is peeking out the top. Oops. I fucked up my placement. There we go. I got some more commission work to do today. Yeah. Some more animation stuff. Fun. Also, I have, switched some music up. If no one noticed. Because I was having issues with, specifically, this is like weirdly specific. It's a really weird bug I was having. Where, using the default media player in OBS worked for most music. Until I tried to put in any Undertale or Deltarune music. In which case it would start glitching the entire audio monitoring. So you guys would be able to hear it. I wouldn't. It was really weird. So I ended up having to download VLC, 64-bit, so that I could use the VLC media player, which also allows me to put in playlists. So, yeah. We now have an auto-running playlist for this. Yay, huzzah. I'm realizing I didn't actually do any file setup here. Before stream, I just kind of opened it up. I was just like, yep, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is cool. I have some tea as well. Yeah, we're doing some more cleanup on this one. I finished the cleanup and in-betweening on this one. So this is how this is looking. Wahoo. So we're gonna work on the other one today and get that one cleaned up. It's a bit more complex overall, I think. I guess. It's more so it's got more keyframes for the rabbit character here. So I'm actually gonna do that first. Yeah, sorry if I cough. I don't know what the fuck I've got. I'm not very impressed because I was also sick a couple of weeks ago with a cold. So whoever gave me this cough, damn you, I guess. I'm gonna do these in separate layers. For each character. Unlike the sketch, I just got them in the same layers. For simplicity, for my sake. Shell is once again very chirpy today. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a bit of a quiet work stream. Oh, also, I have changed the ad setup. So I'm gonna be trying out 3 minutes of ads every hour. As in one go. Still nervous about job find. That's why I gave up on it. But I hope you have better luck. I had atrocious luck with it.
Eh.
Trying to remember what this music is from. Was that Legend of Zelda? I actually don't remember. I feel like it is. It was definitely. It was definitely Nintendo. What have I been up? What have I been up then? Like what I've been up to today? Nothing. not until before here. I was kind of just lazing about in bed after eating lunch. But if you mean like job searching, I was interviewing for like fucking everything for a good year. And just the only thing I ever landed was a festive job that was temporary for like a month. And then I kind of just mentally gave up and was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to put all of my eggs in one basket and make my own job. So that's what I've been doing, and shockingly, that's actually been working out somehow. I don't even... I'm shocked that it's even been working, actually. It's been a very strange experience this year. Yeah. Because I don't know, I had a weird mentality about it. Where everyone I talked to about it, like I mentioned I was doing conventions, and I was earning some money from it, but it wasn't like necessarily enough to live off of for probably the first half of this year. It's been better recently. But they would automatically consider it work, and I was kind of like, I guess. I guess it's my job, kind of. I kind of had that because Universal Credit does a lot of shit to your mental state. But now I'm like, yeah, I guess this is my job. Let me go and turn the head pants on. I should probably get like a toggle for this. How big do we want the head pants? I can make it like super big. I can make it bigger than that if I want to, but that would probably block out my face. That's not what I was doing. You'd have thought royalty paid better, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. To be honest, a lot of my friends who do the same thing are either in college or uni, or they have other jobs. It's not their main thing. I know a few people who live off of it. Where I know one of them, literally just decided to quit her job. Even though she wasn't necessarily in the place to do so. But it seems to have kind of worked out. But I didn't have a job to start with. I was just kind of like, I need to do something or I will go insane. But it's, I don't know, it's going. It's a job. And I have hell overworking problems that I need to fix, to be honest. But hey. I should probably mark that complete. Yes, you don't have to tell me twice. Yeah. Yeah, I finally got doll clothes that fit my little Coda doll. Actually, I might throw a picture up on screen. It's kind of cute. If I can remember how to do it. I'm trying to remember how this works. You know what? I'm not gonna do. Yeah, cute. We got a cute to show off. Yeah, it's a shit photo. Cause it was just something I was sending to friends. Oh, let me upload it to Google Drive real quick. I gotta show off a little bit, you know. You can kind of see my bags in the background of it. Let's let that sink for a moment. I feel like my voice is lower than usual. I haven't even been coughing that much yet. It like just started last night. My throat was sore all of yesterday because of the swollen lymph node. It's not even the throat itself that's sore, it's because the lymph node is swollen on one side, so it's kind of squishing into my throat. Which I can unfortunately feel. But I feel like I can hear audibly that my voice is a bit lower than typical, which tends to happen when I'm sick. So I've got something going on. Now where this is gonna show up, that's another question. Sort by date. Yeah. Okay, I need, if it could actually sync, that would be really great, actually. Sync the photo! Sync the photo! I could have done this by Bluetooth, but I was feeling lazy. I didn't wanna. Please sync. Please. Okay, it doesn't want to sync. Ah, sync it. Please. I want to show this. I want to show it. It looks cute. I want to show my Coda plushie. It doesn't want to sync. Okay, hold on. What? I guess. Hopefully didn't knock over anything there. Oh, I think I just accidentally... Fuck. I reset my mouse. DPI. Ugh. No, I want to send files. I want to file transfer. I have to turn on my torch. Things are going well, clearly. Oh god, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? It can't just be easy, can it? User files? Where are they? Not in there. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, that ain't it. I don't even know where these are. Where are they stored on my phone? Ah. Can I hurry up and sync, please? There we go. Fucking finally. Holy shit. Oh my god. No. Hold on. This form. Fit screen. There we go. There he is. I got some clothes for him. Finally. Yippee. I've actually got him on my lap right now. He's so baby. He's so baby. He's kind of ugly. But that's on me. I fucked it up a little. I bungled him a little bit. His hair is also really fucked up in that picture. Big small energy. I do have to keep the shoes off of him though, because he's only got little nubbies, so they can't actually stay on. But yeah. I also can't fit the hood over his head because he's kind of an awkwardly sized cotton doll. Or, well, fleece doll, I guess. He's kind of awkwardly sized, so like his body fits 20 centimeter clothes. His head is more like 30 centimeters. As in, like, he's a 25 centimeter plush. So, sizing him is kind of awkward. My bird? No, my plushie. I am not putting my bird into clothes. He would actually kill me. He would attempt murder, I fear. He wouldn't get anywhere, but like, he would not be happy about it. If I try to put him in clothes. I don't even think I could get him in a harness. Yeah, I do plan on making a smaller one. Kind of like a take-two. Now that I kind of know more of what I'm doing. That one would actually be like able to come with me to cons because it would be pocket sized. Because the pattern I have picked out for that one is, I think it's supposed to be 8 centimeters. Probably with hair more like 10 centimeters. But I haven't started that yet. But that's gonna be the next thing I do. I'd like to make some other OCs of mine into plushies, but I don't have the fabric for them yet. And some of them will require a bit more customization on my part. I'd have to figure it out more. Coda is kind of nice and easy, actually. Overall. Because there's details I can skip out on him for a plushie form, because they wouldn't look good in plushie form anyway. And he's relatively simple to me, anyway. So good. Anyway, yeah. Continuing commission. That's beep beep beep. Go in the bin. Yeah, there was a there's an animation meetup in my city today. I was considering going, but considering I'm sick, that's kind of like, okay, no point in that. I don't want to get anyone else sick, because I don't know if I'm contagious or not right now. I suspect I probably am. Even if it's not severe. Also, it's probably gonna get worse this evening. So, I kind of decided I was better off not doing that, you know? It's a shame. It's been a while. I swear every time that meetup comes to my city, I get sick. Or something comes up that prevents me from being able to go. Like, every time. I managed to go once. And it was... Encoding overloaded. Ow. Yeah, my luck kinda sucks. I'm actually shockingly unlucky. Encoding overloaded my ass. I checked my stats. It's still at only 0.1% skipped frames. I think it just had a moment there. It just had a little moment. Put him here. That way he's kind of non-intrusive. There you go. You don't need to say my name. You know my name. I am thinking... I'm hoping I can actually get this done by the end of the week. Like, both of these commissions. Because I do need to do some restocking. And I'd like to do that preferably not on my birthday. Cause my birthday is... Oh god. Oh god. My birthday is next week. Oh my god. I kinda didn't process until just now. Oh god. Happy birthday, thank you. I do not see it. Like, I knew it was coming up, I kinda hadn't registered this next Saturday. Anyway, I have a con on the 5th, which is the day after. And because I'm planning on going out for dinner with family and then going home with them, I'd really rather not do restocking on my birthday. Especially because it's a bit last minute. I have quite a few things I need to restock. So this weekend, I don't have any calls this weekend. I might do a restocking stream, which is probably not going to be terribly exciting. I'm going to be so for real. Because I don't have a hand cam or anything. So you'll just have to listen to me restock while I chat. So functionally it would be a just chatting stream. Functionally. That's what it would be. But I'm thinking of doing that. Especially if I can get this done a little earlier than I actually need to. I should be able to. Because I'm just conscious that I have to do that as well, because I haven't done any of that. So, what I want to get done today is I just want to get this totally cleaned up. And ideally also in-between a bit. The in-betweening isn't too bad, since I'm doing mostly on 4s. Since Husky did say that he prefers, or that he liked how it looked when it was a bit choppier. They choppy, but, you know. Yeah. Maybe one day I will get a hand cam. I can do like plushie making streams or something. If I continue that far. We'll see. I feel like I need a better space though, actually. I don't have much space on my desk. I'd probably have to move my graphics tablet off and clean up my desk because it's actually kind of dirty. It kind of needs a bit of cleaning. I'm gonna be so for real. I wipe it off every once in a while, but it just gets dirty all over again. Sorry. Yeah, maybe I'll get a hand cam at some point. Seriously, desk they should clean at some point. Yeah. My thing with my desk is I don't have anywhere else to eat really, so I kind of have to eat on my desk because we don't have enough room for a table, for like a kitchen table anywhere. So I have to eat on my desk, and then it ends up just getting like I wipe it off afterwards, but it still gets dirty. And there's always dust in the parts that are kind of harder to reach. Because I also have 3 monitors and a graphics tablet on my desk, so it's actually quite difficult to reach towards the back. Getting anti-Eepy energy, but he probably going sparkle effect. Real true. I'm actually a bit less Eepy than I was. I did put off streaming for like an extra hour because it's just like, and I was like, no, I need to do stuff. I do need to work. I can't eat forever. I'll have a good nap later, probably. Especially because I am sick, so I probably should actually rest a bit more, but I'm not that sick yet. It's more so like preventative. That's a lot. No, I have actually woken up a bit more now. It was like bad. It's not the worst I've been, cause I get like these little, it's not like narcolepsy, I don't think anyway, but I get these kind of little episodes where I get such bad daytime sleepiness. I'm like, I can't do anything right now. My eyes are literally closing on me. Probably because I stay up late. That probably doesn't help my case. But it has kind of eased off now. Like, it's just a copy. Maybe I need to take better care of myself. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm just very much a night owl. Oops. I should wasn't meant to do that. Wait, there's this one I was meant to copy. I'm just a night owl, and I sleep into the afternoon because most of the time I have nothing better to do. so I can stay up later, but nah, fix the problem with more energy drinks and only eat 1 meal a day to stay up on time. I'll have you know, I eat 2 meals a day. And maybe a snack, if I have any. And I actually don't drink energy drinks very often, because they give me heart palpitations. Or I think they're heart palpitations. It makes me feel bad when I drink energy drinks, so I only drink them when I'm really needing to stay up. I'm more of a tea drinker. / sometimes iced coffee. Energy drinks can put me to sleep, but also I ironically try to avoid them if I can. That's actually that's kind of the same with me. Tea sometimes makes me sleepy. It doesn't tend to wake me up. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today, actually. Just because I can feel that cough kind of building up more. And my nose getting a bit stuffy, so I'm gonna hold out as long as I can and get as much as I can done. But I might need to hop off and take a nap and rest a bit. First, whoever got me sick. Yeah, it's probably conflu. Is what I suspect, because I really haven't gone out anywhere otherwise as of recent. Aside from, like, to the shops. It's not too bad right now. I could feel it yesterday. Like, I knew I was sick yesterday. I didn't know if it was actually gonna progress, though, because, what I was having yesterday was I could feel that I had a swollen lymph node, and it was causing my throat to hurt. Which the lymph node seems to have gone down a bit, but now I'm getting a cough and a little bit of nose stuffiness, so I think I think it broke past the wall. But it's fine. I don't really need to go anywhere this week, so I would rather be sick this week. Because I've worked while sicker. So I'm fine with that. You know? That's not anything I'm worried about. It'll be fine, TM. Yeah, actually, though, it probably won't be that bad. Like, I've worked through COVID, so while I had a migraine and, like, couldn't actually focus very well, I was doing animation work while I had that one time, so I'll live. It is gonna stir up a bit more phlegm, though. Again. I'm more mad because I had a cold a couple of weeks ago as well. Because I got sick off the plane and then was sick for like 5 days, and then did Epicon, was fine, did BGCP Kirkcaldy, was fine, did the yard market, was fine, did BGCP Dundee. That was that. That was the one. It does happen, unfortunately. You know, if you do so many cons in a year, you know, at some point you're gonna catch con flu. It's gonna happen. And this is kind of an in-between week, so yeah, I'd rather have been this one than any other. Because I got very lucky with the cold I got before Epic. I was incredibly lucky with that one, that it started early enough that by the time the big convention that I wanted to that I'd been waiting for like all year. By the time that came around, I had to go to setup. I was feeling fine, so I got very lucky with the timing on it. And I'm lucky with this timing, because, yeah, I'd rather it be this week than next week. You know? I had to blow my nose. I had to blow my nose there. Yeah, you can. I feel like you can kind of hear my voice is starting to creak a bit more. It's getting a bit rougher, even as the stream goes. This is like the secondary reason why it would have been a bad idea for me to nap today, because I have a tendency to, when I get sick, it'll happen, I'll feel fine and then I'll wake up and I'll be dying. And that's when I'll figure out I'm sick. This one I had the preemptive lymph node swelling, so this was predictable. But yeah, we'll see if I can manage more streams this week, because unless I lose my voice, I should still be fine to stream, unless I'm like really, really unwell. But right now it feels quite mild, so it's probably not gonna be that big a deal. Yeah. Should probably put the reference sheet on top again. I have the reference sheets in my model on the same monitor at the moment. So it means if I tab into VTube Studio, it ends up covering the reference sheets again. I keep forgetting to move them back to the front. I suppose if my voice does end up going a bit too much, I might just do some mic off streams, depending on how I'm feeling, obviously. If I'm sick enough, I might just want to work on my own. But I would like to stream a bunch this week while I have the time and energy, you know? Booty. I don't know if that's necessary. Maybe that's a bit better. I'm feeling, I did just feel a bit of a pang in my head. Ooh. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. I'll keep going until it really hits. Okay. It's fine. We ignore the sick. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Coping. Also, hi, Rain. Hello. I swear this music was playing earlier. Hello, hope things are doing alright. I'm coming down with something. Actively midstream. It's fine. I'm just sitting here wishing I wasn't at work. Oh, real. I say actively during the stream. No, I was aware that I was coming down with something yesterday. Because I had a swollen lymph node. So I knew my body was fighting something off and it was probably conflict. So but it's fine. I've worked through worse. I woke up, or no, not even that. I started getting a cough last night and I woke up with a worse cough. Which still isn't all that bad yet. But it's enough to be like, okay. Yeah, feeling, well, something is tickling the excess wrong. It wasn't even that. I can always feel when, like, my top, you know the lymph nodes, like, under your jaw? Those are the ones that tend to swell for me. And they tend to swell unevenly. So it'll just be one, and I could tell that it was swollen because it was pressing into my throat. It was pressing into my throat, and it was hurting my throat because it was pressing into it because it was so swollen. So I was like, okay, something's going on. It's like an early warning system. And I could feel that pretty much all of yesterday. I was like, okay. Let's see. So it was very, very obvious that I was fighting something off. And now it is increasingly obvious that I think the front line has lost. Because I can actively feel it kind of getting a bit worse as I stream. Not terribly, but like I can feel it. And I can feel that it's probably gonna hit worse later. Because you can kind of hear it in my voice as well, I think, where it's a little creakier and a little lower. Which is the real teller. So, a salute our fallen soldiers, my white blood cells. On the front line. They lost. My body must now move to plan B. But it's funny when you can tell it's just happened, I think. But at least for today, I should be able to continue streaming. Hopefully for a little longer than yesterday. We'll see. I started a little earlier, I think. Well, no, I started around the same time, actually. But we'll see. We'll see how long I can go. I'll play it by ear tomorrow. If I feel well enough to stream or not. And if it's just my... If I just lose my voice or something, I'll just do a no mic stream. Probably. So I really do want to stream as much as I can this week since I'm less busy. I'm still busy, but I'm not quite as swamped. And I'd rather be sick this week than next, anyway. If my playlist could move the fuck on from this, that'd be really great, actually. Want to move on. This isn't even a track. Okay, there we go, sure. It's a bit overly hyped up, but okay. I downloaded the entire Undertale soundtrack and put it in, so... High power Neo, yeah. So it's completely shuffled into my other tracks. I'm gonna get the Deltarune soundtrack as well. Probably. That just might take longer because I don't actually have Deltarune on Steam. I have it on Switch. So I need to see if I can get it separately. Because I did actually buy the Undertale soundtracks just for the ease of it. And because I thought it might have been the unpaid versions glitching out, but it wasn't. Should probably download like the Stardew Valley soundtrack as well. That would be a good one to hop in. Yeah, it does mean, because I literally just shoved the entire Undertale soundtrack into the playlist. It does mean it's not always gonna be super relaxing. I'm gonna see what other stuff I can put in. This was just, I did all this just very, very quickly last night. So I haven't downloaded much new music to add to fill out the playlist. I probably need to filter through some of the stuff in there as well and get rid of it. If you're hanging around in the loading screen as well, or if I put the BRB screen up, which I probably will soon actually, because there's going to be some ads running, so I'm probably going to put it onto a break as soon as I get the notification for that. But I've changed the music in that because I complained about it on Blue Sky. I keep getting audio muted because there's some prick who he sampled the entire track, and that's Pokemon music, which normally is technically fine. They don't typically go after it in the background. But this guy had sampled that track, and it was, I say sampled. He took the whole track and he put like a very basic beat on top of it. And he put it into like those automatic copyright systems. So this is the second time it's caught me. And I've had to appeal muted music that he doesn't fucking own. It shouldn't be in that system. And it gets sorted very quickly because it's very, very clearly like he sampled it. And he's just going after people who've used the same shit. Or rather, like his label or whatever is, even though he sampled it. And he doesn't own it. So, I've got really, really pissed off about that. Even though, like, I successfully appealed it, like, in 5 minutes. But it really, really annoyed me that I even had to do that a second time. Again, not the first time I've had to. I'll spare the anti-intellectual property rant. Oh, I have issues with it too. I mean, I have my things that I do and don't like about IP. IP law. But at the end of the day, my opinion is my opinion. So I do believe in protecting artists. I just, you know, there's levels to it where like, I don't like that. Although I do find it worth acknowledging with IP law. I don't believe our current system is actually designed to protect artists and things. Oh no, it's hella outdated. But like with regards, I think I've spoken about this on stream as well. There's kind of this thing with regards to like selling fan art and stuff, right? Where some companies will be like genuinely, they will actually go about it. See Nintendo, see Mob Entertainment, apparently. But most companies, they will have a policy which is like, you can't sell stuff with our IP, but they'll never actually go after it, because the only reason they have that there is so that they have a legal route to go by if there's someone actually causing an issue. Typically. It's like, I believe Larian has that, where they will never actually go after people for selling fan works. Because they like it. They actually do like fan works. But legally speaking, they do have to have it in their policies so that they actually have a legal route if there is an issue. And that's the same with a lot of companies. I remember seeing something where someone asked a company directly, like, hey, are we allowed to make fan merch? And they were like, legally I have to say no, but wink wink. And that's pretty much, I think, is a really good explanation for how it works. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things outdated. Gasp, little guy. Yeah, it's the little guy. Wow. He's wiggling his paws. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of things with IP law that are too outdated and it needs to be updated a lot. But a lot of it is really just how it's actually used. Ugh. Dying. There's probably going to be an ad thing coming up in a moment. I'm just waiting for the warning to pop up, and then I'm gonna move to BRB, and we're gonna see how this works. If you guys prefer that. Prefer it being a little less interrupting. Let's see. I should actually have an ad to So the pre-roll ends in, oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna move to BRB. We'll have a little break. Stretch, drink water, don't die. Let the ads roll. Yeah, and we have no pre-rolls. Are we back? We all back? We all alive? We survived? You all good? Ugh. Yes? Cool. Awesome. We are mostly not dead. Brilliant. Love to see it. Okay, back to this. It is early for a Cree, so I agree with that sentiment. Real. Early morning is hard. I haven't played Stardew Valley for a long time, actually. I forgot this was like a 2-hour long playlist of Stardew Valley music. I'm like looking at the track, I'm like, oh, that's 2 hours, okay. Let's see how long I feel like doing it. I feel like I can feel that I'm losing my voice a little slowly as the stream goes on. Draw the line better. Liner is so mesmerizing. I just have my stabilization cranked up. That's my secret. I just crank my stabilization all the way up so I don't have to rush a line. It's literally at max. I can take it nice and slow and not have it wobble. And I have lots of control over the line weight as well. That's the trick. That's the secret to clean line weight. You just crank your stabilization to 100. It's so funny. Whenever I've like briefly tried drawing in traditional again, and not in a sketchy style, I actually have so much trouble doing line work because I'm honestly a little over reliant on stabilization at this point. For line work anyway. Because if I don't have stabilization up, I'm just sketching, typically. Or doing something a bit scratchier. Or looser. Yeah. That's the Bonnie done. I'm probably gonna switch to not speaking too much because I am feeling my voice kind of become rougher and rougher and rougher. So I'll speak a little, but I'm probably gonna switch to mostly focus mode. A little bit. Focus mode, activate. Stabilization up as well. This feels like quite fitting music, actually. We'll keep it a bit more simple. I think I'll keep it to 4. Just enough to show the chain. We'll just pretend it goes into the fur after here. I think that'll work. Just so I'm not having to keep track of like 15 circles. Doesn't matter, the part doesn't even show. It is such good music. Yeah, such good working music. It's like perfectly chill. It's got that let's go factor. Yeah. It's good for focus, I think. Because it's kind of made for you to want to work. You know? Or maybe that's just association. Yeah, maybe. From my crop spreadsheets. Hardcore farmer Cree over here. Cree, do you get mad when the fairy speeds up your crops? That makes them all uneven. Nah. Okay. I know there's a lot of people who do get really hardcore into it who hate that fucking fairy. If it bothers me on the timing. Yeah, yeah. I know there's people who really don't like that fairy. Unless it's in like the first year or something. Then I tell her thanks, but I got this. I harvest them along with the rest. Fair enough. I'm not very hardcore about it. I just kind of do whatever I feel like doing. Yeah. Like, I'll set myself a little goal, but it's usually not very... I don't take it very seriously. I'd be a terrible farmer. Harm is a hot mess, no aesthetics. Real though. But more so because I arrange it in a way that makes it really difficult to do aesthetics later. The Shameful is an artist, how much like bro studio apartment it looks. Oh god. Yeah, that's very real though. TV sitting in a cardboard box looking for. Never seen a record profits. Real. My actual real flat is kind of the same. I'm not gonna lie. Don't even have room in the living room because I've just got 2 full suitcases and a broken one in there, taking up all the room. It's a very small living room. I'm gonna have to clean that up actually. It's really bad in there right now, actually. Extremely messy. My closet is wash-filling Android boxes. That's also real. My closet is also... Well, I mean, I kind of cleaned it like a year ago. I cleared it a reasonable amount. It's just that I don't stack things very well in there because it's pretty high up. I only have a top shelf and then underneath it is like a clothes hanger. So that's also messy. My room in general, I actually kind of need to clean it a little bit. We've got a lot of stuff in random places. So it's not very tidy right now. I need those like storage cube things. I have storage cubes. I have plenty of storage cubes. I have some set up as shelves. That's also full. I also need to clean that up. It's just kind of messy, just in general, right now. Don't I know it? I need to do quite a lot of stuff. Usually I kind of work on just preventing mess, but I haven't really had time this year, just in general. So it's gone a bit ahead of me, I fear. Still need to tidy up after arranging my figures. Yeah. Need to figure out what I'm doing with my bookcase. And clear out some shit. I've got random packaging boxes that actually do need to go out. But I've just been so busy between conventions that I haven't had time. I used to use my work from home lunch breaks for tidying. That's fair. Unfortunately, I really only work from home. And if I start doing that, I won't end up doing the stuff that I need to do. When I'm in the office, I can't. Yeah. I'm self-employed, so like, the fucked up thing is I technically have the time. It's just I always find something else I need to use it for, you know? So, kind of keeping my room clean kind of just falls by the wayside. Especially while I'm restocking, because then my room just looks like a tornado went through it, because I've just got prints and stickers and badges laying all over the place in random spots. I specialize in my room looking like a bomb just went off. I feel that self-employed tends to lean towards longer hours than a 9 to 5. Yeah, it's weird because I'll spread them out a bit more so they won't be consecutive, but then I'll end up working until like 3 AM. I'm really trying to get better at managing my time. But, alas. Unfortunately, I work better in the evening, so I'll end up, like, pissing away most of the day, doing nothing, and napping, and then I'll work super late. That's what tends to happen. It's kind of disastrous. I keep getting told off for overworking. I guess that's partially what stream is for. Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, my friend, so she keeps telling me off for overworking myself. Apparently I'm the worst overworker they know. Which is pretty bad, actually. But I can't help it. I'm just built like that. Then again, streams are also chatting, so they're less productive. Yeah. It depends how much chatting I'm doing versus working. Hey Curbs. Hello, hello. I'm a little sick. I got possibly a bit common flu. I'm not too bad though. It's kind of just coming slowly coming down. I mean, at least with drawing streams, I can work and chat at the same time without too much issue. I'm good enough at multitasking that, you know? You'll never know which one you got it at since you did like 5 events back then. Okay, don't come at me! Don't fucking come at me here! Oh no, overworking then your body is in pain. A chance they're related could be. Listen! Okay, hold on, listen. It could be related, it could also just be that I do have a connective tissue disorder that causes chronic pain. Okay, don't come at me here. It can be both. My chronic pain is actually not too bad right now. It was pretty bad last week because, well, it was pretty bad on Sunday. Because my body did just kind of fully give up. But aside from that, it's not actually been too bad. And I'm pretty sure whatever I got at the most recent con. A likely story? What do you mean a likely story? I'm being bullied. But yeah, no, I'm pretty certain it was at the most recent con that I caught it, because it's only today that I'm actually really starting to kind of feel like, oh yeah, I'm sick. Yesterday I had a swollen lymph node, which is how I knew, but I didn't actually have any symptoms other than that. It's a little far out for it to be in any other events, I think. typically it's like 3 or 4 days for me to come down with something after an event, typically. Sus? What do you mean sus? What are you sus about? I don't have an event this weekend. I do have an event next weekend, and then I don't have any until the end of October. So, it's easing off, okay? Okay, it's easing off. You were a little rough in your voice yesterday, I did notice. Yeah, it was because my lymph node was pressing into my throat. It's still pressing into my throat. I just now actually have a cough with it. Mind you, I've also had to be talking a lot for the past 4 weeks. Actually, technically longer than that. But I can definitely feel that it's rough today. I can definitely feel that it's rough today. Luckily, rush commissions are a little less rough on my body, actually, so I still have work this week, but it's not nearly as taxing physically. So, it's fine enough. Like I was saying earlier, I would rather be sick this week than next week. Especially since I don't have an event this week. But also it's my birthday next week, so I don't really want to be sick for that. And I have an event next weekend, so I also don't want to be sick for that. But I have a little bit of time to recover. But I will say the past month has been funny with the memory that, earlier this month, or not this month, earlier this year, I think it was around May, I had 4 events that at the time, they were like 2 weeks apart each, and I thought that was bad, and then I scheduled 5 events in 4 weeks, like a madman. Immediately starting the day after I got back from a holiday, which was not planned initially, actually. But you know, yeah. I made choices, certainly. However, counterpoint, I am currently the most financially stable I've been in a hot minute. So, worth it? Question mark? So busy. A little bit. I really buckled down a lot more than I thought I was going to this year, I think. I am hoping I can, kind of up the amount of commissions I get next year, and then I don't have to work myself to the bone with cons, but I'll probably still end up working myself to the bones with cons and commissions. That's probably what's gonna end up happening, realistically speaking, knowing myself. Knowing how my brain works, that's probably what's gonna end up happening. Especially if I put streams in the mix. But yeah, I am aware I have a really bad overworking problem. Hence why I took up some plushie making as a new hobby that I don't monetize. That I will not monetize. Just a hobby. I swear to God, if any of you catch me trying to do plushie commissions, actually kill, like, just shoot me. Straight up. Put me down. Con missions? I do actually do I do convention commissions. But they're quick commissions and I do them in like 10 to 30 minutes. I actually the con I had on Saturday. I ended up backlogged for like 2 hours because I got 6 quick commissions in a row while it was busy and I didn't have a helper. So I was kind of just stuck there like, oh my god. Oh my god, I need to get these done. So yeah, that was fun. I do like getting quick commissions, but I felt a little overloaded, specifically because I was having to do sales while I was doing them. I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Is this better the line? I don't know. Probably not. We'll go without it for now. Need to work on my speed drawing. See, I use a ballpoint pen so I don't get tempted to be really, really perfectionist at it. And that tends to speed me up. Actually, I do genuinely prefer sketching with a ballpoint pen than I do a pencil. Because with pencils, I don't know. I end up getting two in my head. But it really does help you to get a bit speedier and less perfectionist about it. Don't erase much, but I think I make too many lines. Fair. Need to work on that line confidence. Yeah, that's also what the ballpoint pen is good for. One of my friends, more so at the start of the year, being kind of busy for it recently, but they once starts to learn drawing, it was like, try sketching with a pen. Sketch with a pen. It's better than a pencil. Because it does actually help a lot with your line confidence and just general confidence with drawing, I think. Like, it's scary at first. I used to do my pen sketchbooks in Sharpie, actually. Exactly. You get it. I don't like Sharpies as much just because they're a bit too thick. I did used to use Sharpies a bit. They're a bit too thick for me. But I do like sketching in pen. Just in general. Like, fine liners are good as well. But ballpoints feel a bit smoother, I think. For smooth sketching, anyway. And you know what? It's like, it's probably why I'm also able to animate without a sketch sometimes. I don't do it often, but I've done it when I've needed to do something very, very fast. And it's why I also don't sketch my in-betweens, because I'm like, I can do it in line art phase fine without any sketch. If I just feel like so like final for sketching. It's not even that. It's that because their texture is rougher because we're supposed to use them a bit slower. So they kind of scrape the paper a bit more. I find anyway. Especially if you've got textured paper. Oh, excuse me. I like went to say something and then just oh. What do you do with your finished sketchbooks? I actually don't know where they go. I've got a bunch of old ones back at my parents' house. See, I can't do sketchbook walkthroughs because the only ones I even have are really, really old and they're not even in my flat. They're at my parents' house. I've got like a couple here. One of them I definitely can't show on stream. 100% I cannot show that on stream. I would get in trouble. If you get what I mean. But, Patreon. They're also old as shit, so. I've gone through and occasionally looked at like my super old ones. Very, very occasionally. I don't even know how many I have here. I have a few. I have like a blank one, at least one blank one, because I really don't sketch in sketchbooks much anymore. The only sketchbook I've really used as of recent is the one I use at cons, and all the art gets torn out of that and given to the person who commissioned it, so I have nothing to show there, aside from the photos I take before I tear it out. Most of my sketches are just Navi is fine, it's fine, it's figure drawing, it's very artistic. It's not figure drawing! It's not figure drawing! Trust me! The figure drawing is fine. I have an old figure drawing sketchbook. I have no issue showing that. In fact, I actually have it on, like, a lot of that figure drawing online in my portfolio already. That's not the problem! It's figure drawing. It's fair. It's Cree. Listen to me. It's very obviously not figure drawing. I think I'd have to go on to, what the fuck's it called? What the fuck's it called? I'm actually forgetting what the platform is called right now. Oh. No one said what the figures are doing. I think the art says what the figures are doing, Cree. What the fuck is it called? Picarto, there we go. And even then, I don't think I want to show them, because they're, like I said, they are old and bad, and I don't even want to look at those ones. I should probably remember to save this, shouldn't I? Every once in a while. Also, is that platform like Picarto? Does Picarto still do 18 plus streams? Yeah, I was talking about Picarto. I think they do. I don't really go on Picarto. I don't even have an account on Picarto. Oops. I'm pretty sure they do still allow it. I don't know. I didn't really check. No, yeah, they still have NSFW on there. Oh yeah, they definitely still have NSFW on there. Yeah. I think they're chilling. I don't think they're even on the radar. I think they were always 18 plus in general, so I think they've been able to kind of slip by a little. I don't know. Probably mostly just require verification, which they're like is easier for them to do, I think. Did a lot of Mike Off Adopt streams back in the day over there, way back in 2016. I've never actually tried streaming on there. I have considered it for NSFW art, but I don't do NSFW art that often, really. So, I'm not sure there'd be much of a point, you know. It's still very, very small. I think it's kind of, looking at it there, it looked more like it's still quite few streams. I think they've moved into more just being a slightly more general art platform that you can also live stream on. They've got like commission listings and art shops. So it seems like they've kind of tried to inch into ye old DeviantArt pre-enshittening while still hosting live streams. It seems like, anyway. Which makes sense, I suppose. I think it makes sense from a business perspective because hosting live streams is a bit expensive. And even Twitch isn't terribly profitable with Amazon backing it, so I imagine that's probably got something to do with it. I still very much host live streams, but yes, it seems like it's probably trying to budge over into that space since there is a bit of a gap in platforms that are actually used, that is. Gotta subsidize somehow. Yeah. I think it does make sense for them. I mean, the whole thing with them was like, they're kind of a bit of a relic from back when Twitch didn't allow anything outside of gaming streams, you know? And then they mostly became focused on like, oh yeah, you can host NSFW art streams here. But that's probably not quite a big enough market. So it just makes sense, especially when DeviantArt has left a bleeding, gaping hole. I don't know what Venn diagram of Picarto users versus Tumblr. Tumblr? Tumblr users. Yeah, looks like. I don't know, actually. I mean, Tumblr has tried to dip into the live streaming as well. I think it failed, but they did try. I don't know. Do they still have Tumblr TV? I don't think they do. But then again, I've got a script that kind of hides, I've got a script plugin that kind of hides stuff like that. I don't think Tumblr TV still exists. Oh no, I guess it's still here on app. It looks like mostly videos though. I bet it's close to a circle, probably. At least, probably the crowd that used to do an SFW on Tumblr before, the female presenting nipples incident. Right, okay. There's an incoming ad break. I do also have to use the bathroom anyway. So, in a moment I'm gonna switch over to BRB again. I'm gonna take a little break. Get some water, do some stretching, go to the bathroom, yada yada yada. You know the drill. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go after that. We'll see. I do mostly just want to get these keyframes done. So, I'm gonna switch over to BRB and see you in like 5 minutes. Oh. Did that just glitch out? I think we're back. My ad timer tends to be a little bit off. So I can't ever really fully tell. Are we good? We alive? We here? It's here. Should probably move so I can actually see the cleanup layer. That might help. I'll see if I can last another hour. I probably should be able to, I think. Although I think I am losing my voice a wee bit. That's fine. It could probably last another hour. Or at least long enough to get these in-betweens done. Or not in-betweens, just clean up. Keyframes done. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, we'll just hit a line through, it's fine. We can erase. We have a working eraser, it's fine. I'm getting hit with the Eepy beam again, though. Like, again? Why did I say it like that? Again. Just a little bit. I can kind of feel it on the tinges. It's waiting, it's gnawing at me. Waiting for its moment to strike. It's not even gonna be seen there anyway, but whatever. Ah. Circle, circle, circle. Hmm. 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 It's a little chirpy. Maybe I should have gotten some more tea when I went on break. Hmm. Oh well. Oh boy, it's cello time, I think. I think it's cello time. He can take over for me. Oh, now that I've said that, now you don't want to talk. Oh, there you go. There's your voice. You want to take over the chatting? Yeah? Okay. Oh, right. My stabilization. Oops. That was quite a crack. Oof. I have crackly wrists. Oh, I really am getting Eepy. The Eepy's hitting again. Oh, Cello, take over my stream for me, please. Be the little streamer guy you wanna be. Yeah. I'm also getting quite hungry now. Gonna see if I can at least finish these keys though. It's pretty close. It's like 2 frames really. And then some like copy pasted frames with extra stuff. I've still got the stats tab open. Get here. Don't need that. I've realized I've kind of forgotten these details. That was a little thin. Well, close to the line. I don't know if I've heard that particular Stardew Valley track. The fuck does this play? This is the last frame that I functionally need to do. So these ones down here, they're mostly just copy pasted and then redraw the tie. Like that. Feel like I ought to move it a little bit. patty bird here today. Okay. Move this picture real quick. I kind of forgot about it there. He's still just chilling next to me though. Just my little buddy now. Oh yeah, the hunger's headed now. Big hungry. Dinner time soon. pretty much all of these are just copied from this one. Okay. Port B. Or C. Do. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me get the sketch out of here. I'll do the effects keys in my off time, I think. Because I am getting a bit stiff. And I do want to make dinner and eat and take a nap. So I think we'll call it there. Yeah, if you messing up my order here. Thank you for coming. If you came for a little bit or a lot of bit, either way, I appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'll stream tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling. I want to, but we'll see if I'm like dying. I don't think it'll be a very calm, relaxing, or fun stream. if I'm audibly dying. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now, have some dinner. Remember to take care of yourselves, and yeah. See you later. Bye-bye.